Sarah, I wonder, I don't know if you can address Zoom in particular, but as a proxy for stay-at-home tech and the way in which people either believe or don't believe that's going to go away once we start leaving the house again, how important is that notion right now to tech valuations?
I think it's driving a huge part of it. You know, what you see right now is the fact that people aren't going to movie theaters. They're not going to concerts. They're not doing live entertainment, but they are on their devices. They're on their Apple devices, their Samsung devices all day, every day. They're on Zoom. You know, they're using their social media. And that's really become how we've stayed connected. And even as things slowly open up, there's not a huge resurgence to go back to the office anytime soon, even with the vaccine rollout. So, you know, I think that while travel might take a while to rebound, tech is something that, you know, the share prices are high, but the confidence is high too, because it's sort of been what's held us together this past year.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And Jeff, as one example, Piper actually upgrades Zoom today. And their larger sort of backdrop is that last year we were sort of managing this in a crisis, grabbing vendors however we could, especially on the enterprise side. And this will be a year where we sort of aggregate or consolidate those vendors. And that's going to lead to a new round of growth. You buy that?
100%, Carl. I think the thing that a lot of folks lose when we focus on last year, pandemic, you know, unnatural growth in categories like video and e-commerce and telemedicine, but the long-term trends in all of these categories are massive. If you look at the average tech company, average software company going public in 2020, the average market cap was about $5 billion and the average trailing revenue was about $400 million with growth at about 49%. So these are not startups that just suddenly experienced a tailwind. You know, obviously Zoom is at the top of the class at growth, but you have companies like Snowflake and others, and then a whole crop of companies that are coming up, whether it's Stripe or Databricks or Coinbase, companies that have unbelievable growth that are transforming industries. And it's not just tech, right? Look at all of the big Fortune 500 companies that are betting on tech to rebuild their companies, whether it's a Nike, Walmart, you guys were talking about Disney this morning. The entire, you know, surge in those stocks as well is built around tech. So we don't believe these are just short-term pandemic trends. These are long-term 5, 10-year, 15-year trends they're very big.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.